right now I've successfully blown 2 accounts in the past 3 months. Even though I wasn't trading the entire 3 months, I think I traded for like 2 months. It wasn't really a consistent trading for the 2 months, but regardless, I've blown 2 accounts. I have 2 more accounts that I'm trading, but I've not really been investing a lot of time in trading as I used to, or as I had the opportunity to. And that's because a lot of things have been happening in my day-to-day life, in my life, that's actually taking a bit of more of my time, and it's become a bit of more of a challenge for me to create content, to put things out there for you guys to see, and to grow my YouTube channel. Even though I won't totally say that I have the free time, that I have the freedom to be back to the market again, but I want to try as much as possible to show you guys what I'll be doing for the coming week, and how is it going to be moving forward. I don't want the YouTube channel to just remain stagnant, and I want to keep you guys updated. Some of you have been following my story for quite a long time, and I want you all to see me win. I want to also see myself win. So today's video is just basically to show you guys the current account I have, where I'm on it, what I'm planning to do with it, and yeah, let's see the journey goes. All right. So if you are still watching to this video right now, kindly make sure you subscribe, you like and share, because majority of people are watching my video right now are not subscribers. So kindly do that to help the channel grow, and yeah, to also motivate me to create more content. All right, so this is my chart right now, and this was from last week. The weekly and the daily was bearish last week. So if you've ever watched my videos or follow my channel or follow my growth, I trade MSNR, and I've added some other things to it to make the entries pretty easy, and pretty, how do I put it, much more predictable. All right, before it's just really hard to know which entry I'm gonna trade from, but right now it's much more predictable, and I've been experimenting a lot for the past 2 months, which is why I've blown a lot of the accounts I've blown. It's because I was experimenting. I was looking for the best way to actually make that thing work, and right now I think I am actually ready to rock and roll, to be serious about it and see how it goes. So right now I'm just gonna do my normal analysis. I'm going to probably be fasting this, so I'm just gonna do it in a minute. Basically I want to know the storyline, so to know my weekly and my daily storyline, to know whether I'm buying or selling for the coming week. So I'll be back shortly. There's going to be a lot of imbalances right here, so we might want to retrace. So I'm gonna be waiting for what happens during the day. All right, guys. So I just want to do this real quick. So today has ended. This is like past 12, so another day has opened already, and so I wasn't able to take any trade because there was no chance for any trades at all for Mondays. Even though I was expecting that when market comes back to, let me put this back to this region right here, that I will be looking to buy, and yeah, market did come back into it and moves up, but I left the chart around 3 because that's the time I give myself to stop trading. I don't want to have to be over trading because what forwards are rising. So if I do not see any trade by 3, even if I'm at my chart, I just don't want to trade anymore. A quick one, yeah. So it is actually very late right now. This is like 2:49, almost 3 a.m. in the middle of the night, and I saw some setups. I have a particular way that I trade in the middle of the night that is kind of different from the way I trade during the day. And yeah, I have the same trade management, but during the middle of the night I usually want to target onto trade because market doesn't really move much in the middle of the night. So I saw the setups and I decided to take it, and right now in the trade, as you can see right here, I already managed my trade, moved to break even, and I'm just about to leave the market to go and sleep, basically, because it's too late. And yeah, it's all still the same thing, making sure that I'm sticking to the rules and everything. So what do I see here? As you know, I trade MSNR. I'm not sure if this trade is still going to take profit or whatnot, but regardless,
I follow my rules and everything is looking good so far.
All right, good morning, people of God. So today is Tuesday, and it is already 8:22. Even though I woke up really early, there was nothing in the market to show, so I decided to just go and sleep and woke up around 10. I come back to the market around 10, but nothing happened still. So to give an update on the trade I took in the middle of the night yesterday, the trade unfortunately it's break even. So what happened was I took the trade somewhere around there, expecting that it's gonna break this high, but unfortunately it goes up, it comes down before it decides to continue to the upside. So that's all right. That's all right. We don't want to be chasing the market. We don't want to be getting knocked down with those sort of stuffs. Just follow the rules. So this is what I'm talking about. I'm expecting that when this 4 hours close, which is gonna be closing in like somewhere around an hour 30 minutes, I'm expecting to use this RBS as an entry, or this support level as an entry. But to me, these are not strong yet, because why? They do not break any level. They do not reject any levels yet. And for instance, the trade I took at the middle of the night yesterday happens right here. And what happens here? These resistance that got rejected and got broken, becoming an RBS, and then I used it to get an entry from here. But unfortunately, it decided to push deeper before moving up, so that's why I end up eating break even on that trade. So right now I can't make any decision until it is 10, and once it's 10, I'll be back to see what the market gives, and that's going to help me make any sort of decision that I want to make for the day. There's something crazy about trading, right? Sometimes it just feels like you don't know what you are doing. Sometimes you want to go crazy, because it is one thing to have a working strategy, and then it is another thing to be able to actually execute the strategy in the live market. It's another thing to have the availability to actually be in the market to execute this trade. So today is I think Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, and yesterday was Tuesday. And if you recall, yesterday, from the video I did yesterday, I was saying that, I think yesterday was around there. Yes, I was saying that if market should come back to these levels, if these 4 hours should come back, when these 4 hours close, that if you should come back to these levels, I'll be looking to trade. In which unfortunately market did not come back here, and I left house at this time because I had to do something. So the 4 hours candle close by 10, the 10 4 hours candle close by 2. So now one funny thing happens. You do know that my strategy is based on trading from 4 hours higher time frame up the way to weekly higher time frame, to find my zones of entry. So knowing that weekly and daily are bullish, if I was in the market, I would have been looking at this 4 hours open close or gap, and then find my entry confirmation, in which I was able to actually get a lot of entry confirmations right here, and the market actually plays out from here. So now that's just by the way, because I wasn't able to take any trade yesterday. I took a trade in the midnight that it's break even, so that was not a losing trade and all. But then today, this morning, something happens. The same thing that happens yesterday is the same thing that happens today. I have a 4 hours gap. I find my entry within this gap, and something happens. All right, let me show you on my GoatFunded account. You can see, check the date. You can see this is October 8th, which is today. So what happens? I took a buy from here. Market stopped me out here. I took 2 buys actually. If you can check this, let me see if I can use what's it called, some tools to just annotate. I don't really know how to use trading view for, a MetaTrader for this, but let me just try and show you. As you can see that right here, just right here, this blue means a buy. So I took a buy here, market took me out here, start to move. I take another buy here, market take me out here, and then market moves to the upside, which if I haven't been taken out, this would have been a 1 to 5 trade already. The trade eventually did like 1 to 10. The same thing as yesterday trade. If I was in the market yesterday, the trade did like, it's still moving till now, but let's say I close it around yesterday, I just leave it to keep running, that would have been a 1 to 19, 1 to 20 trades. So this is something that is so funny about trading, because how do you explain to people that you have a working strategy, but sometimes your schedule, the way you execute trades, or the rules you have for yourself in terms of taking trades, sometimes you might be losing. You might end up having a losing week, a losing month, or even blowing an account. Like, how do you explain to people? Most people won't understand this. They won't even believe that you have a working strategy. You just have to, you will be the only one that knows, like, you have a working strategy, and then day by day you are learning what to do, to refine it, to make it better, like how to actually execute the strategy to give you what you want. So trading is so funny, guys, like, for real. And today I have a rule of 3 trades a day. So let me show you the history. Let me show you the history of this account right now for today. Let's go to history. Let me just go to today. Let me custom period. Today. Okay. So as you can see, I've lost 3 trades today, and I stopped trading. I can't look for more trades. That's the rule. And you can see I was entering right here. Market was tapping me out with these weeks, and the market just keep moving up to the upside. So it's part of the game. Losses are part of the game. You just have to understand that sometimes, because you are losing, doesn't mean your strategy doesn't work. It just means that maybe you need to understand, maybe you need to change some parameters that's going to give you more edge or better edge in your trade. This is a parameter that I've checked, that I've refined, that I've experimented, and it works perfectly well. And the problem might be the way I executed, maybe because I actually missed the original entry. If I had not missed the original entry, my entry would have come from right here. So regardless of what happened, even if I'm going to be losing on 2 trades, I will still have 1 trade that it's a 1 to 5. At least that will cover for the 2 trades I lost, and I'll still make a 1 to 3 at the end of the day. So because I missed the original entry, then I was taking the continuation entry based on the way that I trade. So I was taking the continuation entries, and the continuation entries are the ones that were hitting stop loss. All right. Good morning this morning. Good morning, traders. Good morning, family. Good morning, friends. Today is another day to rock and rumble. Today is another day to do what we love to do. Today is another day to chase the dream. But actually, I have an update, because I traded in the middle of the night and I lost again. It wasn't actually funny though, but yeah, there is a moment in your trading career that you get to a point where losing just becomes just another loss. Like, you don't really think about it like before anymore. Like, I had another loss this week so far. I think I've had back to back losses. I've not made any winning trade this week. And the funniest thing is, I always get the direction right. I always get the zones right. My execution is still my problem. So what happened? I find a zone right around there that I was looking to trade from. I took the buy. I think I started taking the buys from somewhere around there, because the market pushed away, so it doesn't come back into these zones immediately. So I started looking for buys from here. So I took 2 losses, then I stopped trading. Let me show you guys on this. Let me show you guys. All right, you can see those are where the 2 buys were, and I took the stop loss here. The market eventually goes up, and yeah, I lost again. I started this week having high hopes that I'm most likely going to end the week in profit or something. But right now, today's Thursday, and I've already taken 3 trades again today, which happens to be losing trade. All right, so I don't have plans of trading tomorrow, because I won't even have the availability. I'm not gonna be around. So that will be until next week. And if you are seeing this video right now, probably during the weekend. So I've traded, I've taken 3 setups today, and I have two break even and 1 stop loss. I think there was a news or something, because there is this, you can see there is this sharp movement to the downside, and if you see around this side, I took a buy here that got stopped at break even, and I took 2 buys here, 1 break even, 1 stop loss, and that gives bets to all those results you are seeing right there. So that's where I am currently, and yeah, I've lost $80 today. I actually lost $25 during the day, and I lost like around $50 in the middle of the night. I took 2 trades in the middle of the night that got its stop loss. And yeah, that'll be it for this week. And my account is currently down to, let me see, $4,339. I think I started at 4,007 something. And this week so far, let me see how much I've lost this week so far. Let me show you guys. Let me bring my screen right here so it's gonna be more obvious. Let me show you guys how much I've lost this week so far. So let's go and check the reports. Is this okay? This, I have to go to history. So today I lost $80 in total. You can see this. I don't know if you can see this, but I lost $80 in total today, and with the commission, that is $90 something, $98, almost $100 loss today. And this week so far, I've lost $155, and on trade and added commission, I've lost $192. So this week so far, I've lost like almost $200. Massive. That's massive loss. That means I started this week around 4,800. So now I've lost $200, and I'm down to let me see, I'm down to 4,639. Well, it is what it is. This is a losing week. I still have the coming week to rock and rumble again. And so that'll be it for today, and I'll see you guys in the coming week. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and peace out.